Tonight, Dr. Lance Nail, the former dean of the Rawls College of Business at Texas Tech, argues that there are inaccuracies in a Title IX investigation.
As we first reported last week, that investigation concluded that Dr. Nail failed in his responsibility as dean of the college after one of his friends and colleagues was accused of sexual harassment on a university trip.
KCBD News Channel 11's investigative reporter Shaylee Sanders joins us now with more. Shaylee?
Karen and Amner, there have been a couple of red flags surrounding Dr. Franco Parisi. Despite reports of inappropriate behavior, Dr. Nail allowed him to go on a university-sponsored trip to Chile. That is where the concerns only escalated and prompted this Title IX investigation. But Dr. Nail says this is not entirely accurate. One of the incidents that created concern prior to the trip involved Dr. Franco Parisi and a female staff member drinking during work hours at the university. That staff member became so intoxicated that she passed out. This Title IX investigation concludes that Dr. Parisi abandoned the staff member in a life-threatening condition. However, Dr. Nail argues that Dr. Parisi never abandoned her. He only left the office to let the woman's husband into the building. Following that incident, Dr. Nail shortened Dr. Parisi's arrangement with Texas Tech, but still wanted him to attend a university-sponsored trip to Chile, where Dr. Parisi had many relationships and was a former presidential candidate. This investigation concludes that not only was Dr. Nail the only person with full knowledge of Dr. Parisi's prior behavior, but he was also the dean of the college, and as such, the person who was responsible for making decisions about whether it was appropriate for Dr. Parisi to be on the trip. However, Dr. Nail argues that a faculty member who attended the trip also had full knowledge of the drinking incident involving Dr. Parisi and still wanted him to attend. Dr. Nail had originally planned on attending the trip to minimize Dr. Parisi's interaction with students outside of class, but he was asked to attend a Board of Regents meeting and he couldn't make it. This investigation says he failed to notify the EEO office or Human Resources of his change of plans, something Dr. Nail says he didn't know he was obligated to do. Students who attended the trip told investigators Dr. Parisi sexually harassed a student and was completely inappropriate. Dr. Nail said a faculty member did make him aware of some of the concerns, but asked him not to intervene. Dr. Nail went on to say that while he was aware of some of the inappropriate behavior, he was not made fully aware of all of Dr. Parisi's actions. Following the trip, Dr. Nail said he wrote a letter to Dr. Parisi stating he was banned from the campus and interacting with students, and he would contact the campus police if he were seen back on campus. We have learned that Dr. Parisi went on to another teaching position at the University of Alabama in the fall of 2015. We asked a Texas Tech official if Alabama was made aware of all of those incidents involving Dr. Parisi. Tech sent us this response. We believe there was communication to parties at the University of Alabama during early summer of 2015. KCBD contacted the University of Alabama, who emailed us a statement saying Dr. Parisi is on a one-year appointment that ends August 15th, but he is not teaching this summer. We are not going to comment further. However, this is a copy of the university's online syllabus management. It lists 2 finance courses that Dr. Parisi was scheduled to teach this summer, something we confirmed with students at that university. Karen and Abner.
Thank you, Shaylee.